Hi, I'm Chuck Dorsett for Weaver Leathercraft, and this is the Leather Element. If you've got a good question for us or a good idea for a leather element, drop it in the comment box below. Now this week, great email from buddies asking about contact cement, having a little trouble with it. Well, yes, I love contact cement. In fact, a good rule of thumb is if you're going to tack to sew, just go with the white glue. Just need to get a stitch in there. But if we're going to tack for permanent, contact cement, nothing better. In fact, the leather will tear before the glue does. But the problem is, this can thicken over time. And we as crafters, we have a hard time burning through a bottle before it goes bad. Well, that's wasted money on one hand. But really, to me, the bigger problem is that when our glue thickens, it becomes very stringy. It's hard to apply. So therefore, we get frustrated. That's exactly the opposite of what we want out of a project. So we can add a glue thinner. Now, in all honesty, I never used a thinner before I started working with Weaver. But I jumped up to the barge. Absolutely love it. S18, great glue as well. But every time we open this, it gets a little bit thicker. So therefore, we can add a little bit of glue thinner to this, and just like adding water to our acrylic paint or a paint thinner, it's going to bring it back right to brand new. Now, we're going to look at this, but the problem here is that I don't have bad glue in my shop. I tend to add a little bit of thinner every time I use it. So therefore, I don't have a good bad example, but what we do have is a brand new bottle. So we can look at this and determine what the glue should look like. So therefore, if our glue's a little bit thicker, add a little thinner, we're on our way. All right, so let's do this. Brand new bottle. Let's use our S18. Love this, it's a great glue. Barge, one of my favorites, but this is a great glue as well. So when we open this, notice too, we've got a nice light color on that. As our glue ages or thickens, it's gonna darken a little bit. But also too, notice, very few strings on that. And when I go to apply this, it goes on evenly and consistently. No mess, no strings draping across, which in turn, if I get one of those on my surface and do that, then my leather's shot. But with that, clean and easy. And there we go, there's a good patch. So what's gonna happen now is this is going to dry very consistently. And if you've used the thick glue, you're going to have little globs that just don't seem to want to dry. And when we try to rub those, now we've got more strings. So therefore, that's going to dry evenly and consistently. But also too, our thinner, we can clean the throat of our can. So therefore, when we tighten a can down, very little risk that that's going to dry out while it's on our shelf. Great product. Nice to have this in our shop. Technically, it's cement thinner or glue thinner. But again, great product. Going to be a big help to us, saving money, but also saving time and frustration. And that's exactly right. But of those three, the frustration factor, that to me is the biggest point. If we can take that out of our project, we have a much better time, and the outcome will absolutely reflect that. Now, one more point, good ventilation, absolutely, same as with our glue. But other than that, I hope this is good information for you. Thanks for taking time to watch The Leather Element. Good luck with your projects.